Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope you are doing fine, and I hope you're all doing okay. It has been a lot of things happening lately, so I personally feel the stress, and I know some of you might also feel the stress. No matter what, I hope you're all the best, and don't give up. Be patient, okay? So, this card is for the collective today, for the day of the 30th of April, 2024. Two of Swords energy. It is about finding the peace in a situation where it is not perfect. Usually, it signifies a decision that will create peace, a situation where peace is required. When we talk about peace, even though it is something regarded as mostly generally a positive thing, which I agree, but at the same time, sometimes it can create some tests about our ego and about our beliefs. Because sometimes when we believe in something passionately, and we definitely hope that our standard will be met by the reality or the response of the others. But when Two of Swords appear, it is a time to set this belief free, meaning that it is better for us to actually use another approach to deal with the matter, not just wanting to have the perfect solution that we expected, but rather create a solution that is based on peace and that will set each other free. If there are more than one person involved in a situation. When Two of Swords appear, it means that some of our expectations are not being met. So we have to make peace with the reality and be kind of flexible about the situation. I personally, I already experienced this. I was thinking that I can actually rent a car from this place, and then it ended up not happening. So I had to change to another car company to rent a car. So maybe it is just for me personally, but I do get a vibe of a little bit of unexpected development of some kind. So when it happens, just be flexible and try not to be too stressed out about it. Try to use your patience and your wisdom to move beyond the stressful situation. Honestly, I was very stressed out before because I really needed a car to solve some things that I have to solve. And if I cannot get the car, then it's gonna be an obstruction for my situation. So there were moments that I was angry, I was frustrated, I didn't know what to do. So but then somehow some people said, okay, why not you try another car company upstairs? Then I really tried that, and then the process was not smooth, but we did it, so I'm very grateful. By telling you about this experience, I would like to encourage you even though maybe today is kind of bumpy, it is still possible for you to reach a solution that will bring you some peace and bring the others some peace. But I intuitively think today is a day that requires patience and requires some kind of compromises. So I I think, yeah, this is what we have to know. It's about compromise. Um, you know that probably maybe in on some level it is not fair, but it is important to be grateful for whatever things that are being presented in a situation. If we use our wisdom and knowledge to make use of the situation to create a better future, then regardless of how unreasonable it sounds, it can still be a blessing. I know for some people it's kind of hard to swallow, but if you want to gain the victory, this is crucial to to accept and to move beyond the resentment and you know uh, be compromising somehow. I personally, I know what that is. Um, I don't feel happy about it, but I have to do it because I have to set myself free and have to set the other people free. So a compromise has to be reached. Um, to what I can think about that can make us feel better for the situation is maybe we don't need to simply only look at the imperfect of the present situation. Maybe we can think about the past. Yes, maybe the situation now, the relationship with some people right now, they are less than perfect. Maybe they're even falling apart. But maybe we can think back in those days. Did we pass through some hardships together? Did they help us in any single ways? Maybe some of you are very wounded and you would feel like, no, that person didn't help me anything. But on the other hand, there must be something they helped us to realize. Even though the truth can be very painful, but they brought the awareness up to the surface and they gave us a lesson. I cannot say this will be happy for everyone, but by knowing the nature of people and knowing the nature of how things work in you know on the mother earth, next time around we can be less disappointed because we already know. Doesn't mean we cannot believe in the others anymore. No, it doesn't. We can still believe in some people who are genuine, who are kind. But at the same time, we have learned some lessons and maybe it's hard to swallow. But the fact is, sometimes some people they're here to bring some lessons to our lives. So I hope you get what I mean. I hope you get what I mean. And I apologize if I'm speaking in a relatively slow pace, because I today I especially want to be more personal, to explain the situation to you, and I hope that you can also emotionally connect it to the insights that I would like to share to you. When Two of Swords appear, it is also important to realize the fact that who is right and who is wrong probably is not the most important thing, because there are always situations where we feel like they are wrong, or maybe they feel like we are wrong. But there are situations where peace is necessary. And if peace is necessary, it's not really a good thing to constantly focus on whether they are right or wrong. Because when we keep this mentality in our mind, when we are so concerned about the fact that they are wrong, there will be no peace. And when there is no peace, we will have no peace at the same time. So, regardless of whether we are wrong or right, I think in general, we all want to be happy and be content. Well, at least I believe the people who watch my channel would think the same way. Because if you are having a very different mentality, you won't be watching my channel. You won't have the patience to watch my channel. So I believe that you guys also have the mentality to improve things in your lives and to move beyond resentments and painfulness in our lives. So in this case, the Two of Swords energy is a very good sign for us to accept the reality of some kind and to make a decision on things that will bring peace. Perhaps there are things that have been stagnated for some time and you've been waiting to make the decision. And after you made the decision, you will find the peace. It might not be perfect, but you will find the peace. And that is crucial for all of us. If we don't have peace, it's hard to move beyond the limitations. Once we made the decision, we can make the changes that we intend to change and improve our lives. So today is a day to set ourselves free from situations. At the same time, some of the people we know will be set free because we set ourselves free. As you can see, the moon card, the moon in this picture, it reminds us the necessity of being able to connect to our emotional self, our emotions, our emotional reactions. Two of Swords, even though it is about a compromise, but it does not strip away our awareness about our feelings. So there is a need to be practical, logical, um, and to be able to make decisions in a very sophisticated way. But at the same time, deep inside us, there's a need to realize how we feel. The best way I can think about is to not ignore our emotional truth, is to make all the decisions that will create the peace in our lives in a very precise and logical manner, because the source energy is about logical, is about mental capacity. And then when the day is over, when we've done everything we can do, we can get in touch with our true emotions. You can do a ritual for yourself. You can write down your feelings and then burn it to release it. We all have different kinds of rituals. Some people can use this ritual. Some people, they like to use the other rituals to release their pain and their emotional energy. But when this card appears, there's a need to be truthful to ourselves. So even though we're gonna make decisions during the day, there will be moments that it is good for us to actually get in touch with our emotions, so that we can probably get the healing we need by using our own emotional strength. By saying that, what I mean is, by the end of the day, we can tell ourselves that, okay, we've done this, we've made this decision, which we might feel happy, or we might feel sad, or we might feel not really know how to feel. But try. I encourage you to try to set yourself free emotionally by the end of the day, because knowing the fact that you have tried your best to maintain a situation and to maintain the peace, you have made enough compromises in your life and in the situation. So by the end of the day, it is crucial to appreciate ourselves, to appreciate our strength in dealing with particular situations that are presented today, especially. So, or maybe there are a lot of people who just deal with the day and then that's it, just call it a day. They won't bother to tap into their emotions. But is this really good for everyone? No. For some people who are more emotional driven, there's a need to get in touch with our emotional truth. So for some people, they will just get on with life without being bothered emotionally. So it depends what kind of mentality you are. Maybe if you are less sentimental about life, today will be an excellent day because you will figure out how to deal with the situation with your sharp mind, your mental capacity, your mental intelligence will allow you to make all the decisions that you need to make. And try to get in touch with your intuition too, because as you see in this photo, in this picture, the person does not see. They have their eyes covered, but they still able to make the decision because they have their intuitions. They know what is true for them. And what is the best for the situation. I would suggest everyone to try to be calm. Just like the water you see in this picture. This water, it is still. It is not turbulent water. If you can maintain the stability of your emotions as much as possible, then this will be beneficial for you to tackle the situation. And I think some of you might be dealing with some kind of situation where you have to cut through the obstacles, because this person, the shape of this person and the gesture and the sports looks like a Caesar. So I believe that there are situations where we need to use our scissors to cut through the stuff. Maybe we have to let go some of our belongings or some of the things that we have an emotional value attached to. But in order to gain the peace, we have to do it somehow. By gaining the peace, it will give us strength to move to the next level. And sometimes sacrifices are necessary. So this is the message that I would like to share with all of you in regards to today's energy. So in general, overall, I would suggest everybody to be patient and to be not overly focused on what's being truth for us, but the situation itself. If we know our priority, probably the priority now is not about who is right and who is wrong, but about the situation, about how we can actually bring a solution onto the table. So everybody will be, be at peace or be less angry about. So I hope this situation will work out perfectly for everyone. And I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. I appreciate your time and participation. And by the way, I know some of you have been requesting me to do some videos, but I'm dealing with something pretty serious right now, so I have to postpone a little bit. But I will do it. If you have any interest about certain topics, please continue giving the comments below, and then I will do it. But it will take some time, but I will do it in generally, unless I'm being told by the spirits to not do it. In generally, I would do most of them. So yeah, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.